Stars since ancient times are described as forever, hope, destiny, heaven, and freedom. They are great importance for us, and we believe that falling stars make our wishes. Life as we know would not be possible without the heat and light of the sun. Someday, in a distant future, our Earth will no longer be able to support life for humanity or other life forms on Earth as it is today. There will occur some inevitable events in the distant future we simply can't control. Some of these events would be devastating and could wipe out all life forms on Earth, leaving nothing behind. These events cannot be avoided. Although this would happen many years from now, humanity could still be wiped out long before that. Some of them could be our own creation, and some could be natural occurring events, such as rogue asteroids, erupting supervolcanoes, or ancient viruses revived from the permafrost. No matter what, we have to leave Earth someday, and in order to do that, we need to advance into the next technological level, becoming a Type 1 civilization. Will we ever be able to pass the Great Filter? Or will we become a faint memory of a lost civilization, with heaven and earth collapsing upon us? Will humanity wake up one day, or will they die in their sleep? Life is given, and life will be taken. As humans, we always look for answers we don't understand. The unknown past, how we got here, and our inevitable death is an important question. We need to know the past to understand the universe. Scientists want to use the Webb telescope to see the beginning of the universe. The James Webb telescope is expected to revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos. It will help us determine whether planets orbiting other stars could support life and see galaxies that formed just after the Big Bang. The James Webb telescope has managed to capture galaxies as distant as 13.4 million light-years away, just 320 million years after the Big Bang. Besides looking farther across space than any observatory before it, the James Webb Space Telescope can look further back in time than any other telescope in the past, observing distant stars and galaxies as they appeared 13.5 billion years ago, not long after the beginning of the universe as we know. When you look at the stars in the sky, you are looking into the past. You're seeing light that has traveled a very long way to reach you. The more answers James Webb will reveal, the more questions we will have, and those answers may not always be what we expected. As time goes by, we will learn more and more about the past and the universe. Some discoveries could share light upon us, and others could be quite chilling. Some positive discoveries could be habitable exoplanets suitable for humanity, and some could be the discovery of alien life. Light takes time to travel to us, so the furthest away objects are also the oldest. Telescopes like Hubble and James Webb look back in time. James Webb can see further than Hubble because it is in the infrared, so it can look almost to the beginning of the universe, 13.7 billion years ago. Why does this distant view allow the James Webb to see galaxies in the early universe? The further away in the universe something is, the faster it is traveling away from us. Fast things experience something called redshift, and this makes the object appear redder. Eventually, when something is so far away, it gets even redder than red and becomes infrared. This is why James Webb can see further than any telescope we've had before. And this could help us get more answers about the formation of stars and galaxies. The universe is endlessly captivating and enigmatic, filled with secrets and mysteries. It's where space and time bend and warp, where black holes devour everything in their path, and where the fabric of reality is constantly being rewritten. The universe continues to expand, and is a never-ending story. The quest for answers in the past, present and future will always be fundamental to humanity. Enrico Fermi, in contemplating the vastness of the universe, wonders why we have not found evidence of extraterrestrial life. There seems to be a lot of stars and planets, but there is still no sign of anything but humans on Earth. This is called the Great Silence. Some scientists discovered that stars they have been observing suddenly disappeared from their sight. This could mean that another alien Type 2 civilization has consumed all its energy with a Dyson sphere, but scientists are still speculating. If they have reached a Type 2 civilization, they most likely have the technology to develop self-replicating von Neumann probes. According to the Kardashev scale, Type 2 and higher civilizations may eventually use the energies of the universe in different ways. Von Neumann's self-replicating probes that are supposed to colonize any galaxy, in a variety of studies, can also be used for energy harvesting, where Dyson swarm structures could include probes capable of emitting energy from any luminous object. If so, they have then successfully passed the Great Filter. But the question still remains: why are they not contacting us? The Great Filter was proposed in 1996 by Robin Hanson, an economist and research associate at Oxford University's Future of Humanity Institute. He proposed that there must be something in the grand scheme of biological evolution that prevents life from emerging or reaching a state of advanced technological development. We've already survived some filters. The scientists point to life's resilience. Life on Earth has already survived a number of filters in the form of mass extinction events. The Permian-Triassic extinction, also known as the Great Dying, which occurred 250 million years ago and nearly ended all life on the planet. This extinction event wiped out about 96% of marine life and 70% of land species. The exact cause of the Great Dying is still a matter of study, but some scientists have said it was a combination of warming temperatures and decreasing oxygen. But these previous filters or extinction events have been natural, arising from the evolution of our planet and solar system, including volcanic eruptions and asteroid impacts. But now clearly, humanity may be facing a great filter of our own making, and one that other intelligent civilizations in the galaxy have faced and failed to withstand. Perhaps it's no surprise that the technological advancements humans have achieved might ultimately lead to our undoing. Perhaps that's nature's way. It seems as though nearly every great discovery or invention, while pushing back the borders of our technological ignorance, is all too quickly and easily turned to destructive ends. Examples such as splitting the atom, biomedical innovations, and resource extraction and consumption come to mind. The economist Robin Hanson was the first to bring up the Great Filter hypothesis in 1996. The theory was to account for the Fermi paradox. It specifies what some of these obstacles may be like. They can be either in the past, when animals are prevented from evolving to become intelligent species, or in the future, meaning that there is a big hazard of an intelligent civilization almost certainly finding itself on the road to self-destruction. In our case, the concept implies that the easier the evolution has occurred until now, the worse the prospects for humankind appear to be for the future. In other words, if we still haven't had to deal with our Great Filter, it is highly likely we will yet have to do so at some point. Initially, the hypothesis was met with skepticism. The evolution of species on our planet has been going rather smoothly, which means that there may well be or may have been similar conditions elsewhere in the universe. In addition to that, the Drake equation shows that in the Milky Way alone there should be at least several dozen advanced civilizations. For this, they have to accomplish a major technological breakthrough, which in theory is to be their undoing and lead to a global apocalypse. The situation on our planet demonstrates just that. We are able to eliminate the entire human race as a result of a global thermonuclear war. The odds are rather high that our civilization will be wiped off the face of the Earth before either super powerful machines or more effective forms of communication have been developed. But in reality, we simply don't know. There are two highly possibilities that could destroy us before we pass the Great Filter: melting permafrost, resulting in revived ancient viruses, or nuclear destruction. Einstein was known for many things, but one thing he always will have a connection through is the atomic bomb, even though he didn't build or create one. Einstein's most famous equation describes the relationship between energy, mass, and the speed of light. This is the most famous equation in the history of equations. This led to the creation of the atomic bomb, built and created by Oppenheimer in the Manhattan Project in 1943. Nuclear war could be the end of our world if it becomes a reality, or maybe a global pandemic could wipe out humanity. This could become humanity's extinction. Scientists have revived a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years frozen in the permafrost. This could result in devastating global pandemics we could never have imagined. We have now opened Pandora's box by ignoring climate change over the past decades. We will now pay the price for being ignorant. And would that mean that to solve the Great Filter, we have to see our own self-annihilation play out? If so, it figures that it's possible that similar events may have occurred and may continue to occur. But still, the most important question remains: has humanity successfully passed the Great Filter already? Or is it somewhere on the horizon in front of us? If we already solved the Great Filter, it raises the possibility that we as a species are a rare occurrence, and it would explain why we haven't found any other similarly advanced alien civilizations. We may be one of the few, if not the only example of a species that has made it this far. As humans, we will die. As AI, we will resurrect. And as gods, we will become forever.